We're live and we're live here. Hey guys, how are you? Thanks for coming. Welcome. Thanks for dropping in. Today we're going to talk about how to replace your income in 2026. Specifically, especially if you want to be a stay-at-home dad and a stay-at-home mom. 2026, it is possible to be able to replace your income, and you can do it. How do I know? Because I've seen many people do it following this one offer and system and daily routine that I'm going to share and I'm going to talk about. A little about me. I'm Matt Robbins. If you guys are new here, thanks for joining, and drop where you're from in the comments. I'd love to hear. I'm from just north of Salt Lake City, Utah, about 40 minutes, and finally got a little bit of snow last night. I'm excited about that. Well, kind of. We need the water, but I'm not necessarily a snow person. Anyways, where are you guys from? Drop it in the chat. And I'm a dad of 6 kids. My wife and I have been married for 26 years. And I've always looked for ways, because when I first got married, I originally thought that if I just got in my career, I worked hard, I climbed that corporate ladder, that I'd be able to be successful. How many thought that that was the case when you first started your career? Right? That's what we're taught. We're taught one way to make money, and that is go to school, learn a skill, go get a job, and then work for somebody the rest of your life. And hopefully Bakersfield, California. Awesome. Thank you. How's the weather there? Is that in Northern California, northern part, or is it down closer to the south? I don't know where that's at. And we're taught that that's the only way to make money. And then by the time we've worked 45 years, hopefully we've been able to put away enough money and be able to retire, right? Well, the Bureau of Labor and Statistics says that most people, 95% of people who follow what I call it the 45-year plan, who work starting at starting in the teens actually, income grows. Hey, Money Awaken, how are you? Your money grows, and then about at age 30, your income kind of peaks at that and just gradually grows. Now, this is just general, right? And then by the time you retire, you're making half to a third of what you made, right? 2 hours north of LA and 4 hours south of San Francisco. Okay, awesome. Kind of mid-California, I guess. Awesome. Awesome. Very good. Thank you for sharing that. And I can attest that's exactly, that's what, Salina, Ohio. Awesome. Very good. So we got California in the house. We got Ohio in the house. Utah. Very good, you guys. Thank you. Because my dad, he was in IT for 40 plus years, and they struggled. And my mom and dad don't have a ton of retirement. In fact, Bellbrook, Ohio here, Jeff. Now, very good. To Ohio. That's great. And they struggle because they weren't able to put a lot of money away. And now they're making less than a third, about a third of what they made before, and just barely getting by. And I looked at that, I've seen that, and I'm like, oh man, I thought that if I just climbed that corporate ladder, what that meant to me was my income would increase. And then I'd be able to retire, get out of debt, and be able to have more time with my kids and retire earlier, right? That's what I wanted to do. And then I realized, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Thank you guys for doing that. And Mr. Austin, thank you so much. You're awesome. I appreciate that. Let's see. Very good. Okay, so I realized that this is not the plan that's going to work for me. Thank you for the follow, Money Awaken. That is awesome. But this is not the plan that's going to work for me. And I started looking for other ways to do it. But the only other way I knew how to make money is you needed to start a business. Okay, I didn't know how to start a business. I was introduced to network marketing. I liked the concept, but as I've been in network marketing, I found that it's super hard to be able to make money. And so the other thing that I didn't like about it is You're trying to you're contacting your friends and your family, right? I hated that. And bugging your friends and family. I'm trying to speak here and I am having a hard time this morning, you guys. Help me out. Give me some love. We're gonna go. We're gonna get this. Okay. Um, so yeah, so network marketing, I tried doing that and it's hard. Don't worry. Thank you, my friend. Don't worry. I'm not bashing on it. Okay. I use the products all the time. Their products are amazing. But I also know that it's super hard to make an income. And here's why. The product I was selling, I would make, I'm going to use a different color here. I would make $12.50 per purchase, right? And if I wanted to make six figures, which six figures replaces most people's income, I would have to have times divided 100,000 into that. I'd have to have 8,000 customers to make six figures. That's a lot of work, right? Making $12.50 in order to make six figures. Okay. So that I didn't know that when I was doing network marketing. I learned that after, and I'm like, oh, no wonder why. Okay, but then when you're done with your list, this is what happened to me. I went through all my friends and family. I went through my whole list. Okay, and I was like, okay, now who do I talk to? Well, they tell you talk to everybody that's 5 feet from you. I hated that. That was not my favorite thing to do. I'm an introvert. I have a tendency just to, keep to myself and not be the man, not be the person with it wants the attention on them, right? But I've learned and grown. But what I did though is dropped my marker. But what I did though, I wanted so bad to be able to be a stay-at-home dad. Okay. And that's my main purpose is I want to help dads, including moms, be able to be home with their kids. I'm starting, I have this movement that I'm starting to help dads be able to replace their income so they can be stay-at-home dads. I want to be able to help them to be able to do that because I believe children, they need to be raised by their parents. And the way our system is set up in society today takes the parents out of the home, and especially with the way our economy is and the way we have been squished and sucked dry. Appreciate that. That both parents have to work, right? And that's not right. And a lot of parents, when they're both people have to work and you're just barely surviving, something's wrong. That's not right. Okay. And I believe that's the big problem with our society is that parents are not in the home. Thank you, Money Awaken. Parents are not in the home raising their kids. And so that's what I wanted to do. We've been blessed. Okay. I have my career's been 22 years in software, and I've made you have an example of how yes, I do, and that's what I'm going to share here. Thank you for the follow, you guys. Thank you for the like. Mr. Austin, you're going crazy on those likes, and I'm so grateful for that. Help me push this live out to more people. Thank you for joining. As you guys come in, drop where you're from. We got Ohio, California, and Utah in the house, and I'm sure more. But yes, I'm going to go through this and teach people what I found. This is what I discovered because I wanted it so bad, and network marketing wasn't working, and I hated going contacting friends and family. And so I started looking for ways to find customers online. And that actually led me to this. And it was a live just like this on TikTok. And I was scrolling. Okay. I came across a fellow sharing this program, this digital marketing program that's just perfect for beginners. And it just spoke to me. And there's so much value packed in this for the price that I am the first 5 people to message me. Bless. Interesting. That I wish I would have known this before because I spent like 30 times the amount in another program trying to help me get online um, and to hold on. Sorry. No. Apologize, guys, for that distraction for a minute. And to just lost my train of thought. Yeah, and to find more customers because I knew in my business, in my network marketing business, if I don't have customers in any business, you don't have a business, right? And I hated bugging friends and family, so I was looking for a better way. So let me share with you what you need to replace your income in 2026 is you need just one offer, okay? And specifically, the one that I discovered allows you to have 4 income streams within that. Soon, I'm actually implementing a way to be able to have 5 income streams, okay? I'm working on that today, and hopefully I can launch it today or tomorrow, and then I'll be talking about that. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. So with these 4 income streams, okay, my offer being the top 900, this offer also, dang, I should do a different marker color. Let's do red. Okay, you want a business that you can make 100% profit and that gives you master resale rights, okay? What is master resale rights? Drop a 1 if you guys know what master resale rights is. This phone right here, it's a Motorola phone, okay? It's an Android. I'm on my iPhone. I'd share that. Yes, let's get it, Matt. Got to create an offer. Yes. Ask for the money. Yeah, business. You have to sell something in business, right? And it's got to be something that's going to solve somebody's problem. Otherwise, nobody wants it, right? That doesn't make sense. You got to have, you got to know who you're helping. Got to know what the problem is, and then your solution. You've got to be able to solve that problem. And mine is helping dads and moms be able to replace their income, be able to make money. And one of the problems that we have, as I'm a dad, right? I've been working full time, is that trying to build a business on the side while you continue to pay bills and work is super hard. And that's what I was doing with network marketing. And I was spending so much time away from my family doing it, not getting very much headway because I had to have 8,000 customers, that I lost time with my kids. And so this was incredible. And so master resale rights, the carriers, do they make the phones? No. They get master resale rights to resell the phones. It's all around us. You go to a store, the clothes that are in there, is it their brand? Some of them do, but they also resell other brands, right? So you have an offer for someone else's products or service? Yeah. That's the awesome thing is this right here was created by a gal named Michelle O'Neill. I've been to her home twice. Both her homes, one in Dallas, one in Wichita. And her goal is to help 1,000 families become self-made millionaires so they can leave a legacy and be home with their families. That resonated with me. Okay. And that's what I want to be, is one of those. And she created this program that you get 100% profit and it's master resale rights. So you purchase the program and then you get to resell it. Okay. I was in a different program that was teaching me digital marketing, but it didn't give me a program to resell. I had to create everything, which as a beginner is super hard. Hey, Emily and Matt. Thank you, Matt, for joining again. How's it going? He was here yesterday and we've connected over email. That's awesome. Hope you got my emails, my friend. And let's see. Dang it. I lost track. Lost track. What was I talking about? Oh, master resale rights, self-made, without self-made money. That resonated with me because that's what I want to do. And so, the product is this program that you get to resell. So the product is, okay, let me spell out what's in the product. Okay. Number 1, you get, I hate to say courses because it's so much more than courses, but that's part of it. There's courses that teach you digital marketing. Okay. Yeah, that's what it was. So I was in the program I was in before I found this. It was like 30 times this, guys. I'm not kidding you. All it had was courses, and I got 1 touch point mentoring a month which they just helped me with my plan for the month, and then that was basically it. And then I got to attend some live trainings um, over Zoom, and that was basically it. And I had to build everything, and I was a beginner, and I'm like, how in the heck do I do all of this? Okay, so you get courses, you get an automated system, which I'm going to talk about here. Okay, on what that system is. You get to be part of a community of, because there's 58,000 people in that community. And how do I know that this works? Is because there's 58,000 people in this community. In order to be part of this community, you have to purchase one of these. Okay. And out of that, multiple, over 100 plus six-figure earners have been developed by reselling this program. Okay. Then you make 100% profit. Okay. 100% profit. And so I like to call it a program. It's a business in a box, because there's a lot of people out there selling courses, but you have to create everything. And this, it's done for you, which is awesome. So, and then you get the resale rights to resell it. The other thing is, inside this courses, it teaches you how to set it up, teaches you how to do digital marketing. And if you want, it even teaches you how to create your own digital products, and teaches you how to be an affiliate marketer as well. So that's the product, okay? And you can purchase any 4 of these packages, whatever fits your budget. Basically, you do get a website and system for every one of these. You get to join the community, okay? The difference is more courses. Oh, the other thing is that's super important, I forgot to put, is live. You get live training, okay? At the $900 level, you get a specific live training every Monday with Michelle O'Neill, who's a 7-figure earner in this space. And she helps you and answers your questions and trains you on how to make this work, how to do, what's your daily routine, how to do digital marketing, how to find customers. Okay. Super powerful. Okay. And like I'm telling you, way worth the money. There's so much value here that when you dive in, you'll go, holy cow, how is that even possible? There's so much value here. Okay. Now, let's see, how can I write this? So if I'm selling at 100% profit at $900 and I need to make 6 figures, because most people, if you make, 100K, you're going to replace your income, right? For most people, that's perfect. So if I sell to 10 customers, okay, times 900, that's $9,000, right? A month. So right there, that's life-changing income. That'll help for sure get one parent home, and most likely get both parents home to be able to be home with their kids. Okay. Now, and you do that times 12. How much is that? It's $108,000. Okay. Now that's good money. Okay. I'm not claiming anything. There are people that are doing this. Is it going to work for everybody? No. Can it work for everybody? Yes. But it depends on 2 things. I say at least 2 things. 1, you don't quit. And 2, how well you learn the skill of digital marketing. I got balloons showing on my YouTube over here by doing that. That's funny. You don't quit and you learn the skill of digital marketing. If you were going to be a dentist, if I'm going to be a dentist, can I just go be a dentist and have people come in and I can clean their teeth and work on their cavities? No, I can't, right? I have to go to school. I've got to learn the skill of being a dentist. Then once I get that skill, then I can go be a dentist, okay? Nothing different here in digital marketing. All it is a skill. You just got to learn the skill of digital marketing, and then the world is open to you. What I love about it as a beginner, for me, like I was a beginner, okay, I consider myself kind of intermediate. I'm still on this journey and I'm seeing success, but I wouldn't say that I'm an expert yet, but I'm continuing to learn this skill and practice my skill, and, getting better at things. And What I love about this is this allows you as a beginner to not worry about a system, not worry about a product. It takes care of all that guessing work out for you. And part of the skill of digital marketing is writing your copy. Part of it is you got to have a product that people want, right? And solves a problem. And that's difficult when you're trying to do all these different things, your website, your product, your email and your copy and your digital marketing, right? So you can market the course. I think this might not be a long-term product, brother. I'm missing something. Okay, so you got part of it right. Okay, the course is digital marketing. Okay, yes, it teaches you how to market the course, which then you learn that skill, which then you can go and you can market other product. Okay, and this one offer turns into multiple streams of income. Okay, and they're teaching us in the program. I'm also learning how to build a community and how to create reoccurring income with it as well. Okay. And this is automated and you can do it as a 2-hour workday. Okay. 2-hour workday. Now, when you're starting, it's going to take you longer than 2 hours. So I don't know if that answers your question. The best thing to do, okay, is this program, okay, follows this blueprint. You get the blueprint. It's going to teach you how a done-for-you website, a done-for-you product, done-for-you system can help you make money, okay? All right. So, man, I'm struggling today. I am just like hitting, I don't know what it is. So pray for me, guys, because I for some reason, I'm just not firing all cylinders today. So let me talk to you about the system. Let's dive into that next, okay? So, one system, okay? What you get is you get a website. Okay? Now, what I was talking about, when you are beginning and you're trying to do all these things, it's very difficult to know, is the problem with, if you're not getting results, is the problem with your copy? Is the problem with your website? Maybe it's a product that people don't want, right? And so it's very difficult to learn digital marketing because it could be any one of those things. Your message could be spot on, but it may be some other problem. And so for me, I was trying to do everything when I was trying to put my network marketing company online, and it was super difficult. And so when I saw this, I'm like, this is perfect because it allows me to focus on the skill of digital marketing. And then once I know that skill and I can make money at the same time I'm doing it, then I can then branch out and I can do other things. And then as I dove into the program, it was awesome because now I'm seeing other ways to make money, and Michelle is teaching us other ways to make money. Her and her partner Mike, not this one offer branches into many, and I'll explain why here and how that works. Okay, just by for not much more work than what you're already doing. Okay, so you have the system, which is your website. Okay, and that website is automated. It's open to the world. Okay, and it works for you 24/7. And you have your email that does the follow-up and does the selling for you. Okay, how would you like a rejection-free business? Hey, Artie, what's up, my man? Good morning. Thank you for joining again. Appreciate that. And appreciate the support. Good morning, sir. Professor Matt. You crack me up. I need to come on your lives and join and support you, buddy. So appreciate that. I need to. So this system works for you 24/7 and follows up for you. And you guys, I've made sales and I haven't had to hear the word no, which is awesome because it attracts and finds customers for you. Okay, the system, and then you doing digital marketing on social media attracts and finds customers for you. Again, you only need 10 customers to make 6 figures. 10 customers a month. That's it. And there's 5 billion people on social media that are on social media. 5 billion. You think you could find 10 a month out of that? Yeah. If you know how to market, you know how to leverage the algorithms, you know how to do it on social media, you're definitely going to find 5 customers, 10 customers. Okay. And that's what this teaches you is how to do that. Okay. So that's the system. And I got super excited that it took care of that for me because this takes care of it for me because then I could just focus on learning that skill, that one skill of digital marketing. Okay. And if you guys want the blueprint that this is all based off of, I'm giving it to you for free. Go link in my bio or down here, you can click on that little orange icon and submit the form. It's through TikTok. Okay. And I will then send a personal email to you on how you can get the blueprint and how you can also join my community. As I talked about earlier, you guys, I'm helping dads replace their income in 2026 so that they can be stay-at-home dads too with their wives and be home with their kids. And I am building a community of dads. Moms are welcome too, of course, to be able to help you do that. Okay, in there, I teach the 4 keys to wealth. While we're learning together the 4 keys to wealth: faith, leadership, financial literacy, and leverage. This leveraging business systems. This is a business system that you can leverage, that you can do in 2 to 3 hours a day at home, anywhere, as long as you have your phone and internet connection. And that's what I love. And you can be with your family, with your kids, and have more time back. Uh, okay. I actually need to go. Shoot, my wife says that my daughter needs help. I'm sorry, guys, but I got to jump off. I'll be live again tomorrow or maybe later today. Take care. Thanks. Bye.